Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. Hi, hang on, shut up. Can hear my voice in the background. Big up to every single one of you. And yes, they're back, people. Oh, yes, I love doing these Ruben Amorim press conference reactions. I mean, yes, I know they're full of PR bollocks at times, seriously, but they're still interesting to react to. Originally, I said I was not going to be doing them until the start of the Premier League season, but as this is the first one for a little while, I was thinking, let's react to it, people. Why not? It's not going to hurt, is it? And it'd be interesting to see what he has to say. Now, I do not show the press conference in the background. I only do audio only, on my personal phone. So, yep, I'll be playing it in the background and I may be stopping it through certain bits of the press conference if I want to react about something, if I'm not happy about something. Now, what am I expecting in this press conference? Because I've not heard it yet, so it will be like a blind reaction, people, fresh reaction. So I'm expecting to hear Brian Embuemo, Sirski, Hoyland, context, uh, process. So yeah, doing a bit like a bingo card. If you're playing bingo, you want to try and get a line. Yeah, Mr. Joshy J Bingo. But yeah, right. Let's say big up to all you lot in the live chat because you've been waiting very patiently. Do you think Manchester United will make any more signings and incoming before the Premier League season starts? You need to get your deadwood and players out of your club and don't want to be there and outgoing. Facts, absolute facts, Daylight Sorting. Couldn't agree more with you, mate. Absolutely couldn't agree more. Bash, big up to you, Daylight Sorting. Good evening, mate. Big up. Yeah, big up to Adam Dart. I have something to say. Newcastle wants £150 million for Isak, and do you see any club paying the money if he goes to Liverpool? League officially done for next season. Oh, the Liverpool game, mate, it's done. Start preparing for that 21st league title, I say. Big up Mr. Josh UJ. Only 3 weeks ago, can't believe it. Bash! Big up to you, John Blues. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Kai Talks United. Bash! I'm fuming. That press conference I Amorim is a disgrace. He should be sacked just for that. He said he's happy with Hoyland and Sirski. Amorim's standards are dropped. Yeah, probably, Kai, because the football club, had told him to say this. Big up, Kai. Hi, Daniel Sorting. The state's the club. Joke, innit, mate? Absolute joke. If Amorim does not start next season, well, I think he'll be sacked after 10 games. I think he will as well. I think he'll suffer the same fate as the bald fraud did, getting sacked around October time. United away will be tough in September. Yeah, it will. You're late. Unacceptable late, Stronach. Well, Kai, I was having a shower. I wanted to refresh myself and I had to get things sorted out. But you know what they say, people? Lateness is greatness. Please ask some proper questions in the Ruben Amorim press conference and no stupid questions. Well, we'll see, Daylight Sorting. We'll see, mate. All United's getting sorted tough. People say we will do better because we'll play one game a week. That's some BS. That doesn't make a difference. It depends on the squad depth as well. Big up Mr. Joshua J. Bosh. Big up to you, mob. I'm already mentally prepared to thereupon their 21st friend title. I'll hold you accountable for being late. Yeah. You know what they say, accountability is an activity. You're 16 minutes late. Well, like I said, I'm sorry about that, people. I hold my hand up, okay? But you know what they say, lateness is greatness. So, yeah, okay, I had the stinker and hooks there, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't be on time all the time, can you? It's not like I'm like at an office or anything. You know, this is my own work. So, yeah, if I am a bit late, it doesn't really matter, does it? The end of the day, not sustainable. Yeah, not sustainable. I know. Yeah, red cards for you, Mister Joshy J. Mr. Joshy J. Biblical stinker and hugs needs a red card and needs a wooden spoon. You're meant to be professional, Josh. I know, and I am a professional, but at times, you know, you get caught up in a middle or something, and yep, I just shower. You know, by the time I got myself sorted and that, yeah, it's just I didn't realise what the time was. So, apologies, people. So I can say I hold my hand up. I take full accountability for it. Do you do YouTube as a full job? Yes, at the moment, yes. What are your thoughts on the press conference? I mean, yeah, I'll give my thoughts. Good evening, you. Oh my word, Hayden Cox. You're so fucking funny, mate. You really are at the end of the day. You're just absolutely just brilliant. Hello, you Ronan. You lot are crazy, honestly. But this is why this is one of the most elite communities on YouTube. What happens if Ruben Amorim say trust the process? Hiya, ha ha ha, hi mate. Josh, not sustainable, Stronach. Oh, come on, man. Seriously. How often am I late, Kai? Seriously. I'm hardly late, mate. Do cut me a bit of slack. Come on. Yes, exactly, John Blues. Lateness is greatness. Trust the process means fuck all. It's just words. Facts, Kai. Absolute facts. I couldn't agree with you more, mate. It's just absolute bollocks, isn't it? Oh, trust the process. Fuck off. That's what I say. Absolutely. Fuck out of here, man. It's not called trust the process. Yeah. Well, it's like at times this ownership aren't going anywhere because the fans don't have the minerals to call it out. Fuck the cutting process. I need to say this. Trust the downfall. By the way, the game tomorrow isn't until midnight. Will you be doing the post reaction or what? I might even be doing a live watch along yet, Adam Dar. So, yeah, 12 a.m. Sunday for you, me, 4 p.m. Yeah, I'm thinking of going live for that, you know, because I have some spare time. So, yeah, I might even do live watch on for it, mate. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. Oh my word, I'm not sure what I'm expecting to see from this. I'm really not. But anyway, let's go. Right, YouTube bash. Oh, for fuck's sake! Instead of putting Ruben Amorim, I put Tuben Amorim, but it corrected it for me. Fuck out of here, man. Press conference reaction. Here we go. 17 minutes. Wow. Okay, let's listen to it.
guys. Welcome to the press conference ahead of the Premier League Summer Series. We've got Matthias Cunha, Ruben Amorim. We'll start with some questions in the room, then we've got some questions on Zoom at the end. So we'll get started with Rob. And we have George also, new guy. But I'll introduce the...
Hi Ruben, you said at the end of last season you wanted to bring in goal scorers during the summer. You brought in two, obviously sat next to one of them. How pleased are you that those guys are in and also in early enough to be with you in the States?
Really pleased. It's really important to sign new players soon as possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but I'm really pleased because they proved already in Premier League. I think that is really important in the moment. Mateus, for example, can play in different positions, so you have more mobility to change the starting 11. So I'm really pleased. Chris, sorry guys, just over it. Yeah, okay.
Hi Ruben, you obviously made two great signings this summer. Is it fair to say the two players that you signed will fill those two number 10 roles, and can they play as a striker, or do you still need a striker?
Well, they can't do any fucking worse than Sirski and Hoyland, can they? I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Dear me. Right, let's get back to you guys in the live chat before we continue this. Yep, it is. The game is starting at 12 is weird. I'm dreading it. It's because it's in the US, Kai, that's why. Because there's many games, including Corinthians play and bottom line, go in half an hour before the game begins. Oh, really? Arsenal can trust the process and win no trophies in 6 years. We will be the next Newcastle and Villa at this point. It's all past history, no substance. Yep, facts. Karma to Newcastle for trying to create a rivalry. Muppets. Amorim needs to go. He's clueless, calling Shaw world class. He's taking the piss. All bums. Yeah. Big up to you, Mark Harris. Bosh. Big up, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm Mark Harris. Facts. I was Amorim out since last season. The guys at all. I said Amorim out after the Europa League final. I mean, I would have sacked him, but there you go. The football club are getting him. Looks like 10 more games. If Hoyland plays against Arsenal, he needs a sack. The guy ain't learning or just done more. Just obstinate. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, I get your point. Maguire in 2025, disgraceful. Don't get me. He's been so good as late. Fans forget how crap he was previously. Do you want Amorim to stay? Personally, John Blues, I would have got rid of him, but, you know, let's hope somehow it works out, mate. But I think he'll be gone in October, to be honest. Arsenal about to announce Gokeres. Yep. I typed that last sentence wrong. Stupid autocorrect. It's fucking... Oh my god, man. It pisses me off. Autocorrect. I see Gokeres scoring against Manchester United. Quite possibly. Carsley would be a good fit with another 5 players. Show some... You can call it a project. And if you're going to stay up to watch on, feel free to have me on. This game is played at MetLife Stadium where Chelsea left the Club World Cup trophy. Yes, they did. That's right. 3 weeks left until we spank you at Old Trafford. Waistcoat mob, you will, mate. I have no doubt about it. And Mark Harris, are you joking? Hopefully so. Oh, Mark Harris, come on, mate. What, waistcoat wanker? Seriously? You want waistcoat wankers, manager? Instead of Ruben Amorim? I mean, I hope you're joking, mate, but Yeah, you do. That's an interesting opinion because I do not want that geezer anywhere near my football club. Seriously. These sirs have no shame in finishing 15th. Bank Balance FC. Facts, guy. Absolute facts, mate. Yeah, Bank Balance FC. I want a manager in more than one formation. Yeah, this stubbornness, Mark Harris, is going to cost him. It's as simple as that. Sticking with this back three system. It doesn't fucking work. Go back to a back four for fuck's sake. Seriously. Right, let's carry on with the press conference.
And how important, if so, to get that striker in before the season starts?
Well, they can play as a striker. We have Josh, we have Rasmus, so our focus is to improve the connection between them.
Focusing on improving the connection between Rasmus Højlund and Josh Osterski. Fuck out of here, Ruben Amorim. Seriously. It's like this football club is seriously paid him to say that. I mean, if you think they're not good enough, why not come out and say it how it is, yeah? Oh my goodness me. That is absolute. What a ridiculous thing to say, man. Or.
I don't know if the position are there for them. They have to work. They have other players that are fighting for that position. But again, I'm really pleased because they prove that the qualities that they have, they are really humble. That is really important. And the best thing that...
Humble? What the fuck are you talking about? Humble? Get out of here, man.
They chose to be here. They had other options, Champions League options, and they read everything people say about our club in the moment, but they chose to be here, and that is a key point for me.
And can I ask, would you be comfortable going into the new season with the squad that you have now?
Again, guys,
no.
I think our club in the moment, we need to be really careful when we sign a player. So if we have to start the season with this squad, I'm happy because all the players that are here want to be here, and that.
You're happy, really? What, after finishing 15th last season and we only made 2 signings? You're happy with the squad you got? Come on, man! Seriously, where's the standards, people?
Me, it's the most important thing. And Mateus and Brian, and also Diego. But Diego is a different situation. He's a potential player. But with Brian and Mateus, we are clearly a better team.
Ruben, right over here. Luke Shaw looked about as good, as fit, as healthy as he ever has. How big can this match?
Oh my goodness me. What absolute bollocks from this American journalist. Seriously. Luke Shaw looks better and fitter than what he ever was. Fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I mean, what are we doing here, people? Seriously.
Where this preseason really be for him to kind of reestablish himself and like really show that get his career going to where it was before.
I think Luke Shaw is a world-class player. That is my feeling when he touches.
A world-class player? What? He taking a royal piss? I mean, he's clearly not been the same player since he had that horrific injury. I mean, what is it? Seriously. These press conferences are just full of bollocks, people. But why do you react to them then, Mr. Josh CJ? Because I'm the Manchester United channel. I want to see what I make of the press conferences and my community as well. Absolutely ridiculous, honestly. We're only 3 minutes into the press conference and already I'm getting annoyed at people.
The ball, the ability to play 1 against 1, and you can feel in the small things. England had 2 finals, and he had issues during the season, but in the final, he's always there. That means something, but he needs to be fit. He needs to train always in the limit. I think he's doing that in the moment. So it's a great player, but he has competition this season. So I'm really pleased also with the look.
Great. A question for Matthias, if I may. Ruben just mentioned it there. You had other options at the start of this season, particularly in the Champions League as well. Why did you choose Manchester United? And can you play as a number 9 as well?
Yeah, it's like I say already. It's very easy question to answer because him is a big part of this kind of decision. Of course, like I say, United was always my dream club, and when you can make a dream come true, is easy decision to do. But of course, like everything inside of the club, he was one of the big parts. Talk to me always, and then show how important I am for him, and of course, you feel very loved for that. And yeah, it's easy to take a choice after everything.
David, hi Ruben, over here. You mentioned you only want players who want to be here. You've obviously left 5 players behind. Marcus has gone to Barcelona. How important is that for you to have players, only have players here who are fully committed to the team? And how important is that for you in creating that spirit and that bond in pre-season for the season ahead?
I think in any team, if you see the best teams in the world, you feel the bond between all the players. I think that is really important. Then I think we need to remind ourselves how special it is to be in Manchester United. That is my feeling. Is the best club in the world. It should be for everyone that is on the pitch with the
best club in the world. Seriously, do me a favour. We've not won a league title since Sir Alex Ferguson's last season. We've not won a Champions League since 2008. Best club in the world. Okay, good one. Fuck's sake.
With our club, so I really like that feeling, and I really like to be in the group that is healthy, and we are going to suffer. We have problems, but that feeling of bonding from everybody, from the staff, from the players, with the technical staff is really important. I think it can help us to win some games that we are not performing so well, but something happened because the spirit is positive.
The spirit is positive. What spirit? A team will finish 15th last season with a minus 11 goal difference. Where is the spirit, man? Absolutely just ridiculous.
Thank you, Mister. Welcome to Chicago. Hope you're enjoying your stay so far. You had the opportunity to train at the training center here, and there were a few familiar faces from your time in Portugal. So I'm curious if you have any thoughts on Leonardo Barroso and the player he is coming here earlier this year.
Barroso, yes, he's a right back. He started with us with Sporting at the time. I also have a big friend here, Felipe Stelicaya. He's in the technical staff. He was the coach of B team of Sporting, so I know them. I want to say thank you to all the guys here in Chicago, the way they support us. The training ground is amazing. The connection between the gym and the pitch, everything is prepared. You guys are really organized. We are really pleased to be here.
Matthias, curious, with your first few training sessions, who have you found yourself going towards, trying to be around in these first few days? Who have you been talking to? Who have you tried to really get to know early on?
Yes. Of course, like I say, when we arrive, first of all, we have a very well welcome. So these kind of things can help you a lot to feel I'm part of the group already, and everything that I can bring to help the team to go forward, I'm very humble to do, because I think this is the most important point right now. Was maybe around 2 weeks already with the group. It's pre-season, there's a lot of physical things to do also, but I feel completely fine with all the tactics, everything. Then every time then he can give a little bit time to experiment some new things and do. So these kind of details then is very important to be new and then to feel adapt. But I think with the time, everything will go off, and then everyone will show what we do.
So, Matthias, Ruben said that you read everything that was happening at the club. You obviously know last season was a bit of a
disaster in terms of finishing 15th. Therefore, the pressure will be on the club immediately. Why do you think you can help meet that pressure? Because there'll be so much scrutiny on Manchester United, and it could get difficult if results don't start well immediately. I really think the pressure in this club is not a really pressure. It's between a privilege, because this is one of the biggest clubs in the world. And like I say, when Ruben come to me and then show all the project and I have to put the club in the perfect times again, I feel like it's a challenge that I want to do for my career. And for me, always United is one of the clubs that need to be there. And to feel someone that can be part of the process is something that is, like I say, it's a big
process. There you go. That's another one I got. I said he'll probably, in the press conference, the word process, and Sirski and Hoyland mentioned. So yeah, that's 3 I got. Now, the next one I'm waiting to hear is context.
privilege. So I don't think about to be perfect in the start, honestly. I think to be myself and help the team, whatever I need. But of course, in the first time, then you start to feel I'm part of the group. We start to do everything very well, and then thinking about to do everything well. So I'm very comfortable to be here. I'm very comfortable with the press right now, and honestly, I hope everything can be better too. Don't think about the wrong time.
James? Obviously, there's some high-profile players who are not part of your squad here and your plans. How important is it that you sell those players before the transfer window closes? Is there any concern, given that a lot of clubs know you're keen to move them on, that it can reduce their value? It can affect how much you can get for them? I think that is not the case, because there are different reasons for the players. Some players have to find a new place to have more space in the team. Other players clearly show that they want a new challenge and they want new teams. So we are just allowing to these players to have time to think and to decide. If we reach a point that they have to join the team, they will join the team because they are our players. And I know for a fact that Omar and Jason and the club have a number for these players. If they don't reach that players, they will be Manchester United players. No doubts about that. I understand that the clubs maybe are waiting for the last minute, but they can have a surprises, and I'm ready. I'm ready to receive the players. They have more competition. If you want to play in the World Cup this year, they need to play. So I'm really happy with that, because I have more options, and if they have to fight each other to play, for me it's perfect.
Hi Ruben, you've got a lot of playmakers now, number 10s with Mateus and Brian. Do you think is this a season where Bruno's going to be relocated permanently to play in the central midfield, which is an area where you are quite light?
It can be. We can change during the game, but I think we miss Bruno sometimes.
Well, get rid of the 3 at the back then, if you want to change things, and play a back 4.
And he's playing as a number 10. And sometimes when he's playing as a number 10, he can get the ball, and nobody says a number 10. So I think it's a good position for him. I really like when Bruno has the ball, and if you have the threat of players, Rasmus, Mateus, Brian, in the space, if you have a player with the quality with Bruno without pressure on the ball, I think it's really important. Give us more option, but he can play in front also. So we'll see.
Question for Mateus, please. This team struggled for goals last season. Is that something you think you can bring and help elevate them as well?
Of course, like a striker, everyone thinking about to score goals. Something very is the most important thing in the football. To score goals.
Of course, he should have scored against Leeds United last weekend. So Obi took the ball away from him, unfortunately.
Help the team, and I completely understand the situation, but I think every single details that I can do to help the team for me will be important, like score goals. Of course, like I say, score goals is the most important part of the game. And I come here, I understand everything. Then can be part of the my name to coming, goals, assists, and then every single thing around this. And I feel comfortable. I hope I can do my best. And of course, I hope in the end we can talk about many goals that I score.
Okay, your last question, then,
Ruben. With Mateus and Brian coming, it's with the exception of Mason Mount, the first Premier League experienced players, first team players brought to the club for 6 years. That looks like a deliberate policy. Is that the case? It was you felt that there was a lack of that quality, or was it more about the acclimatization of the players when you brought them in?
I think you can also you can understand if you look at our team last year. We need also experience, young players, because Mateus is young still.
This is the point I've made so many times. And to be successful in elite sports, you need a mixture of experienced players and inexperienced players. It's like if you just had a team with experienced players, you get found out. If you just had a team with inexperienced players, you get found out. So in elite sport, you need that right balance, the right structure, the right culture to be successful in elite sports. It's as simple as that.
But with experience, and then you watch every weekend Mateus doing things against the players that you are going to face. That can help you to have more certainty when you choose players. So that was a policy that we try to use this season. So I can say yes, it's not just that, because they have characteristics that we need, but we focus on to get players that can come here and to face this kind of pressure, like you said, since the first day.
I think I'll ask a couple of questions from New York.
For Mateus, first of all, what about Manchester United made you want to join the club?
Honestly, it's like he says, my dream club. This is what the question,
Yeah.
It's my dream club. Always a grown up to.
Now, even we heard Brian and Buemo saying that in the week, that Manchester United is my dream club to play for. Now, Cunha is saying the same. We all know the football club, literally tell the players to say this, because we hear it every time when we get a new signing. Let's get it right.
Watch this team on television. I talk already many stories about this club, and for me, it's one club that need to be in the perfect position, always fight for Premier League, be in the Champions League. Every single thing that every single fan dream about. Of course, I understand all the situations that the club are right now, but like I say, when I have the first meet with Ruben, with all the team, I feel like they start to build something very important, and of course, I want to be part of this. Of course, I want to be someone that was a big idol for someone. Idol maybe is not the correct word, but someone that can help someone to be the dream, to do the dream, and then be someone that can help all the new fans to do some good things and support the club.
Brilliant, thank you. And then one for the manager from Brian Sandler at Chicago Sun-Times. After last season, how does the results change your approach to pre-season and friends leagues like these?
Of course, I see the league in a different way. Was the first impact last year. The context was really hard also.
Context. There you go. Got it. That's another one I got. I got a line, people. Yep. So there you go. Hearing the words of Brian and Buemo, Sirski, Hoyland, context, process. There you go. I got a line. Guessing. Mr. Joshy J bingo card completes.
You can understand in all the details of set pieces, how to build a squad, how to work
I knew it wasn't going to let me down. I just knew the words of context that was coming at some point.
With the squad without European games is also different. It changed the way I see things. That is normal. We try to adapt and try to be better in the future. But again, I have a clear idea how I want to play, how I want to coach my players. That doesn't change. But of course, I learned a lot last season.
And then last one from online, Adam McCullough from Stretford Paddock asks why.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be interesting. The YouTuber Adam McCullough from the Stretford Paddock. Paddock. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I used to watch him a lot, Adam McCullough.
Your plans for Kobbie Mainoo this season? Where do you see him fitting into the team?
I think he can play in both positions in the midfield. Last year he played more in front. I think his perfect position is more near the ball, always with the ball. I think he's a big talent, and you guys know better than me that he's a big talent. I think he needs to increase the rhythm, the pace. I'm always on top of that with Kobbie because he's so good sometimes, but he can be better. So I have big plans, but again, like I said, one game per week, the competition is going to be huge, and everybody has to be prepared to play one game or play all the games, and that is a key point in our season.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, man, thank goodness that's done. Seriously. I mean, what a load of banger mash waffle, honestly. I could not believe what I was listening to. Wow, just unbelievable. Right, this live chat's been going mental. Kaiser's United at Mark Harris, absolutely not. Southgate isn't the guy. Nobody respects him. Quiet on the goalkeeper. Onana will play against Arsenal. Just wow. More than likely. Kai's joking. Yeah, I knew you were ready, Mark Harris. Anything is better than the mistake. Bomb. Southgate could work. He's a good man manager, development a youth, and has disciplined tactics. Okay, Mob. Interesting. You would be bored, but he could maybe work for United. I mean, his football is so pragmatic. Amorim has proven 15th sacking soily on that. Yep. Kaiser's United, when we get rid of Amorim, all our wingers will be gone beforehand. Yes, the wingers need to all go, but if the future manager changes formation, we are screwed. We can't play midfielders out the wing. Facts. Absolute facts, Kai. Amorim, company, yes man. Yes, boss. No boss. Redundancy, boss. Laugh out loud. I don't see Manchester United getting top 4 next season. I think Chelsea will finish above Manchester United. Absolutely, daylight sorting. Daniel, I can't see top 14. Leeds and Sunderland can finish higher than United. Oh, just imagine that, eh? If that happens, wow. The daylight sorting, of course not. Nobody thinks we will. 6 to 10 is our standard. United's love unproven foreign managers. Why? It's crazy. United finishing 4th shouldn't even be in the thought process. Facts, absolute facts, Kai Talks United. Couldn't agree more with you, mate. And Mark Harris, because we don't know what we are doing. We are a commercial club. Facts. By the way, is Anderson Alvarez leaving? Western Town because I heard he was not part of Graham Potter's plans. West Ham. Oh, really? That's interesting. We have business people employed, not football people. Thanks. Yep. It's 4:48 p.m. It's showtime. Bash. Big up to you, CM Punk. Luke Shaw, world class. What a joke. Get rid of the clown. Amorim joining United has lowered his standards. Yep. Kai talk spitting facts. Absolutely. United could have got Thomas Frank. Tuchel said no. Laugh out loud. Kai talks United. We are the only ones who have standards and we are realistic. We don't live on deluded land. Absolutely, Kai. Thanks, mate. We don't. And Mark Harris. Thanks. Mate, you too. Hi, Josh. How are you? Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you, CM Punk. 5 in the back. Amrin. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that'd be better than 3 at the back. No European football. Nope. And Mark Harris. I wouldn't mind Thomas Frank. Makes LPG a genius. This back three bollocks has got to stop. We are playing with one less midfielder striker. United fans, wake the fuck up. Retain your high standards. Absolutely. Why should it be trust the process? We have been rebuilding since 2013. Trust the process is absolutely overrated and full of PR. Let's get it right. Big up, Josh, mate. Bash. Big up to you, Adam Partridge. So good to see you, Josh, mate. Yep, nice to see you as well, Adam, mate. 100%. I seen Ruben Amorim press conference score. I did, Josh, mate. Originally, Adam, I wasn't going to react to them until the start of the new Premier League season. But as this is the first one he's done for quite a long time, I thought, let's do it. Let's react to it. Big up Ruben Amorim and Cunha, Josh, mate. Yep. So you think Edison Alvarez will play and you think he's saying at West Ham? I mean, who knows? A lot of PR, Josh, on tour. Yes, it is, Adam. This tour is full of PR. Let's get it right. All about the pound note. Big up at Adam Dar. Yep. The buzzwords Ruben Amorim like say, Josh, mate. Yep, I knew it was coming, Adam Partridge. The word context. He kept saying waiting, but he didn't disappoint. 1, 2, 3, Josh, mate. High standards. I don't give a fuck about Menu. I care about winning. Absolutely. Big up Kai, mate. They're you jokers. Yeah, they are, Adam Dahl. Absolute jokers, mate. I hope to see more shows at Mark Harris. Oh, no way! Sunshine, cheers for the raid. My goodness me. This is the first raid I've ever had. Wow, unbelievable. Big up to you, Sunshine. Thanks for the raid. That is absolutely unreal. Unbelievable. I never realised that. Oh, yep, just seen the notification. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Right, you're getting modded up, you are. Brilliant. There you go, Sunshine FC. You're now standard moderator. There you go. Big up Sunshine FC. I got the notification that she joined. Hi, Joshy. How's the poet doing? Bosh! Big up to you, Tony Larson. Big up, Tony, mate. Big up, Kai. These players love the PR and Instagram followers, FC. Yeah, absolutely. Lucky to see. Luke Shaw's home Relatia we are selling, but we want to make sure they're getting ready to go Saudi and Italy. Get offers. Facts. We have to get players best offers, sell them. Yep. I'm mentally drained at the club. I am as well, Kai Talks United. Big up Sunshine. At Lucky we found it hard to sell players because of their wages. That's the main issue. Yeah, thanks. That's why we're getting out these messages. These players are good. Don't let the poet persuade you with his Shakespeare bullshit in the press conference. Yeah, absolutely. They can come in time. I mean, I just want players who are fighting for the badge. It's as simple as that. We don't have enough players who fight for the badge these days. Where you have a look at my backgrounds, look at that. Proper players who play for the badge, yeah? Ryan Giggs, Beckham, Phil Neville, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, Gary Neville, all of them landed the damn minerals because they cared about the football club, but they didn't just care for the pounds note. They were playing for the badge. It's as simple as that. And I love players like that. Like these days, these motherfuckers literally don't represent this football club half the time. They're absolute frauds. The show Rotter Socks was good last night. Yeah, absolutely. And I'd like to invite him on here at some point, Kai. Where us two do a show together. That'd be awesome. I'll find out when he's free in that, because I'd love to get him on here, mate. Just us two talk about the football club we love and tearing them a new arsehole. Because Rotter Socks and I, we both have elite high standards. And you as well, Kai Talks United. You have high standards as well, mate. I mean, like I said to Rotter Stocks, literally, we have high standards and we're not sponsored by anyone. So, Rotter Stocks and I, we are two fully independent channels. So, we can say how we feel about the football club because we're not sponsored by anyone. Because, if we were sponsored by someone, we wouldn't be able to do our own shows. We'll have to keep talking about transfers and all that bollocks. It's like, fuck out of here, man. Seriously, I never want to become like that. I want to be a full independent channel. I have guests on the odd occasion, but do you think anyone is literally going to be part owner in the Mr. Joshy J channel? You are absolutely kidding yourself. It's not happening, people. You cannot buy out the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. If you offered me a sponsor, maybe to review your products and that, then maybe I'll consider it. But in joint partnership, no chance. Got to keep keeping this club we love, Josh, mate. Rip them a new asshole. Thanks, absolute thanks. Lucky short-term Malaysia, important for them to safe it and be told. Get the new club soon possible, so how you Prontex. United flags who's become a brown envelope recently. Oh yeah, that's the one on the United view, isn't it? Flex, yeah. That's right. He has, unfortunately, mate. I mean, yeah, I used to listen to him quite a lot, but unfortunately, all these Man United content creators, literally, if they're working with someone or if they're maybe get told to say certain things by the football club, they unfortunately changed their ways, which is such a shame because on this channel I'll never change my ways. I will carry on holding this football club accountable because I've had enough of the bollocks, people. I really have. Honestly, absolutely ridiculous. United Flags gets access to the club, so and also Beth from the United stand as well. She gets to go on the Old Trafford pitch because she's got a pass. Big up Saeed and Josh Wright. Yeah, I got a lot of time for Saeed. At least he's honest about the football club. It's a shame. It is, Kai, but unfortunately, it is what it is. My standards will never drop, nor will mine, Kai. Mine will never drop, mate. It's as simple as that. I'm not a fan of Beth. I mean, I don't mind her, to be honest. I've listened to a couple of her videos, but I just not really, hardly watch that channel anymore, to be honest. Side is a real one, along with Planet Oz. Yep. Roster Stocks as well, he's a real one. A Kevin, he's a real one. AN Sports as well. He tears the football club a new asshole. Big up Rants too, Josh, mate. Yeah, Rants and Bants. I love them. Liars can get in the bin. Yep. She's a good girl. Yeah, she is. I mean, she does quite a good job, and she's got her own YouTube channel, Sometimes if she's seen the match day vlog and that, I would watch her own YouTube channel, Beth. But yeah. Oh, we're now 10 subscribers away from 1,300 people. We're currently on 1,290. So, yeah, 10 more to go until 1,300. So, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, people, because I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I upload F1 content, I upload Premier League content as well. So if you do like your football content, make sure you are subscribing to this YouTube channel. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the title. Sorry, link is in the description. Can't quite fit in the title. And, oh yeah, damn, I haven't put the membership in the live chat, have I? We'll put that in a second. Here we go. There we go. We'll pin that, people. There we go. So if anyone wishes to become a YouTube channel member today, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat, and it's in the description as well, people. Oh, Yeti! Bash! Big up to you, Yeti. Oh, mate. Big up to you. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. And, yeah, I was watching a little bit of your stream earlier on. Yeah, good show, mate. As always, you're a real one. I love listening to your content. I've even watched you play games as well, Absolutely amazing, Your channel is landing the minerals, mate. Subscribe, big up Yeti. Big up Adam. Yep. Absolutely. Both Adams. Yep. Because we have two Adams in the live chat, and sometimes we have two Michaels in the live chat, Michael, who supports Williams F1 team, and Michael.ChelseaFC. So yeah, two Adams, two Michaels. Must be quite a popular name. But yeah, what's your thoughts, Yeti, on Forest going into the new season? Are you feeling optimistic? And what do you think of the Morgan Gibbs-White situation? I mean, it's getting out of hand, isn't it? Facts, we do. Absolute facts, Yeti. See what they can buy with rubbish budgets we have. I'm trying to do show Michael.ChelseaFC tomorrow. Hopefully after maybe the qualifying the F1 tomorrow. Yeah, he's going live on Rumble for that, mate. He's doing the live watch on Rumble. So yeah, make sure you are tuning in to Michael.ChelseaFC on Rumble. I'm Michael.ChelseaFC. He's a real one. He lands the minerals, people. Morgan Gibbs-White can fuck off, bro. We don't take prisoners. No, absolutely not, Yeti. Players like that, if the same situation is happening at Manchester United, I'll be like, fuck off you go. It's as simple as that. I do not want players like that at my football club. I only want players who are playing for the badge. Let's get it right. Will you be ready for the new season, Josh, mate? I mean, It's going to be a hard to watch, Adam. Partridge, big up to all your frauds in the chat. And I might try to do it on YouTube for the viewers because I always give them a platform, but I hope he has the time tomorrow. Beth, good looking, isn't she, Josh, mate? Yeah, she is. Morgan gives away nice attitude. Well, I wouldn't really say he has nice attitude. I mean, I think he's been a bit of an asshole, to be honest with you people. Seriously. Poor Nat. Looking, move away like this. Good night, all. I will see you on the watch-on. Bosh. Thank you for joining me, Kai. I'll jump on. Give me a minute. Yeah, sure. I'll send you the link, Yeti. Yeah, I'll send you the link, mate. I like to play tomorrow night, don't we, Josh? Right? Yeah. Right. Here we go. Copy. There you go. Paste. There you go, Yeti. There's the link, mate. I'll make you mod as well, Yeti. These sort of trouble characters. How long are you going to show your stream? I mean, as Yeti wants to come on, yeah. You're going to have a bit of a chat. These sort of characters. Isaac demands 400k a week. I mean, were you sending it? Yeah, it's in the live chat, don't worry, I'll send it again, mate. Hang on. There we go, copy. There we go, paste. There you go, Yeti. It's just below you, mate. There you go. Oh, here we go. I can see you. Yo!
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Yeti! How you doing, mate?
How's it going, mate? You all right?
Big up to you. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. First time I had you on my channel, mate. Nice to have you on here.
I'm a Joshy J virgin, mate. Popping me cherry. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. So, yeah, what are you saying? Give me your thoughts on Nottingham Forest. What's your expectations for this coming season?
Well, at the minute, I mean, we've had two pre-seasons, and we've not looked like doing anything attacking wise. But I think the way Nuno does it is to set up the defensive side. First of all, I'm open. That's kind of what he's doing. But it's there's signings to make, and I think we will do that. There's been a few people saying on Facebook, there's so many statuses come. I don't know if you get it the same. There's so many statuses come up and go, oh, we're not doing anything. Oh, we might as well just get relegated next season and all this kind of stuff. And I just reply with, I tell you what, why don't we just sell the club and just give up and become not Sky fans? You know what I mean? And it's like fucking, it's ridiculous. And I don't know what's going on at the minute. I know we've got like a superb sort of back four with Ina, Williams, Milenkovic, Serbonator, and Murillo. I think there's a lot of things that need to be looked at. Igor Jesus looks like a major signing. Morgan Gibbs White's joined us in Portugal, but I don't know what you think, mate. But you know, when something happens like that, you fucking had something to do with it. You had something to do with it, because if you're having to go for like a medical, then you would have known about it. And if it's your agent, then fair enough, it's your agent. So why haven't you sacked him?
Exactly, mate. Yeah, why is he not being sacked? Seriously.
Exactly. And I'm very much one of those people, and I would imagine you're the same. Whereas as soon as you sort of disrespect my club like that, get the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
you know?
get the fuck out. It's like I got no time for them sort of players yet.
No, man. Pierre Van Hooydonk, when he did what he did, when he went AWOL and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're a good player for us, but nah, I don't care who you are. One thing I would say to every fan is just take care of your club and care about your club, because your club will always be there.
Yeah.
These owners, these managers, these players, they're just mercenaries. Look at fucking Isaac, what he's doing now. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, and the cost of players as well. You know, so many players are costing so much high money these days. It's pathetic.
I mean, what is going on with your club? I mean, you've got like Cunha, you've got Mboma, which are two fantastic signings. But obviously, if you get Ollie Watkins in the middle, I think that'd be a really good sort of front three.
Yeah.
But like, kind of what else is going on? Because I think we're all waiting for Man United to all of a sudden pick it back up and become the Man United of old. But it's like, just don't seem to be happening.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's like, the thing is, the ownership, they've just not been good to me. It's like they overpaid the odds on players over the years. It's like, these players, right? It's the amount of money they spent. It's like you could literally bring in 4 or 5 players with that sort of money, not just waste it on one guy. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's just like, you know, with like sort of Man United. I mean, I grew up, when I was growing up, I saw like, obviously I saw the Forest thing, and I also saw the Man United thing, and like, you know, the picture that you've got behind you. Fucking hell. What else do you have to say about Man United? I mean, that team right there was just fucking absolute legends. Absolute legends.
And they were playing for the badge, Yeti, as well. You know, they didn't about the pounds. No, they were playing for the badge.
The only one that's missing off there is Keane.
Yeah.
Because Keane was just fucking amazing. Amazing. I hated it when you took him off us. And that's kind of where my thing is, where, you know, when players kiss badges.
Yeah.
I hate when I see players kiss badges, because I know they're leaving. Keane kissed the badge before he went and signed for you guys. But that's one thing I will give, like, Alex Ferguson over Clough, because we played Keane in more of a central attacking role, whereas, like, Alex Ferguson took Keane and turned him into one of the best midfielders that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, along with maybe Vieira and all that. But, you know, yeah, I mean, that is the one thing that I would say that he got one over on Clough, because obviously I'm a massive Clough fan, because I'm a Forest fan. So it's like, you know, that to me was huge because he put him in a different position and he made him one of the best midfield generals that I've ever seen. And I look at you guys now, and it's just like, what the fuck has happened? I mean, and you can like turn around and say like, which I get a lot. Well, you've been in the championship for 23 years and all this, that, and yeah, we have, yeah, 100%. And it's like, well, we're now in the Premier League. We've been in the Premier League for 3 seasons. Last season we got 7th. Ain't fucking bad, to be honest, in 3 fucking seasons. 2 seasons facing relegation and fighting through that, and then the next season getting 7th. How it's going to go next season, I don't know. I think we've got a good base defensive, but then it's kind of like Wood is obviously a good goal scorer. Igor Jesus, who we brought in, I think he's going to be the, you know, how they're all looking at Isaac and they're all looking at Gyökeres. I think Igor Jesus is going to be the one that shocks everybody, personally. Yeah. You know. Big up, Kieran, you're right, mate.
Yeah, big up, Kieran, right, sure.
But yeah, I mean, what's going on? Do you know like anything that's like going on with like any incomings or anything like that? Because I haven't read a lot of it, to be honest.
I mean,
he thought it became much more special for his get it done.
Yeah, obviously, like I heard Christian Eriksen might be going into Wrexham, you know, because he's a free agent, Christian Eriksen, and obviously, you know, Wrexham, they're owned by Ryan Reynolds, aren't they?
The mass, not the mass, fucking Deadpool. Mate.
Oh, big up to F1 fans, CSC 1985. Bosh, big up, mate.
Big up, matey.
United and Spurs won't be any better than last season. I mean, my number one worry is that whilst it's good we've made 2 signings, we need more because, you know, we're literally a sinking ship, and a team will finish 15th last season. 2 signings. Can you see it being a major improvement? I think it will be a little bit of an improvement, but I wouldn't say an enormous improvement. That's a worrying thing for me.
I mean, look, Mbomo is a quality player. He's a quality player. Cunha is a quality player. There's no doubt about that. But I think, like, that part of your centre, your attacking centre, because last season you struggled to score goals. Yeah. So, having Cunha and Mbomo, you're going to have the creativity and all that kind of thing. Is Oyland the man in the middle? I thought so at first, but I don't think so now. I think if you could get Ollie Watkins, I think that would be a massive one, personally. I like Ugarte. I like the wing back Doggety or some shit. I don't know. I can't remember names. But the guy who you've got as a wing back, he seems all right as well. But it's like, well, you know, you couldn't score goals, so he's sorting that side out of it. What else you're gonna do? I don't know, because you know, Dorgu, that's it. Yeah. Kieran, I love you, Kieran, mate. You always come up with the names that I can't think of. So, mate. Yeah, so you've got Dorgu, who I think looks decent as well. Amad Diallo, I think looks absolute class. Always liked him when you loaned him to Sunderland. He just looks like one of those kind of players going to make a big difference. It's going to take time, but you know, you've also got like the defence that you've got at the minute. Is it still like Maguire and all that like?
Oh, Bosh, big up to your Rata Stocks. Yes.
Yeah, mate. How you doing?
Absolutely landed the minerals on your show last night. And once again, thanks for having me on there, mate, on your channel, and I'd love to get you on my channel one day. And well, you have been on here before, but I'd love to do just do a show on here where you can land the damn emeralds on Man United. Let me know. I'll message you on Twitter. We can sort something out, mate.
Absolutely. I mean, look, I'm up for like doing streams with anybody. So yeah, let's go for it. Big up Michael Chelsea as well. I notice he's in here. Hope Forest win the conference. Well, apparently we're in the Europa, which I'm not bothered about, to be honest. I would rather Crystal Palace have it, to be fair, because I want what we earn, and we earned the Conference League. We didn't earn the Europa. So I'd rather have Palace have it, but, you know, that's one of those things, isn't it?
Oh, that's right, because obviously Palace, they got demoted, didn't they, to the Conference League, so that makes sense, you know, you guys replacing them in the Euro.
Well, I don't want anything given to us. I don't want anything given to us. I've always said that right from the start.
Yeah.
You look at this, what I've got here. We wear these stars with pride. We won European Cups and shit like that. We don't want anything given to us. We want to deserve and work for what we get. So I do feel for Palace in that respect. But at the same point, it's like what went on there is they got the email sent to them. Why they can't pick the fucking phone up, I have no idea. Why can't they just pick the phone up and talk to Palace and go, oh, can you sort this out, or can you sort that out? Instead of doing emails, I have no idea. But I don't want anything handed to us. Never wanted that. Never wanted that. Never would want that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like I'm much rather earn things on merit, you know, rather than given to you on the silver plate, you know, because if you do it by merit, it means you've worked hard for it and you deserve it. But if you've like got given it by default, to me, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
Bro, I've all the way through my life, I earn what I get, you know, and I look at my team and I look at them exactly the same way. I don't give two fucks whether we won 2 stars in the past or whatever like that. I want shit now.
Yeah.
But I don't want it fucking handing to us. And I've said this so many times to Palace fans. And, you know, they say that, oh, well, you only did this and you only did that. And I talked to a Palace fan called Jack, who's a good mate of mine. And I've said to him, I ain't falling out with you over 2 millionaires having an argument, you know. I don't want anything given to us. I will take Conference League. I don't care. That's advancement. We can do the Conference League and then work up to what we're going to get afterwards. But I don't want no Europa. They won the FA Cup and they deserve to win the FA Cup and they deserve to get the spoils from that. And they're now getting ripped apart left, right, and centre, you know, and it's wrong. To me, it's not right at all. Yes, you can look at it and say that, yeah, well, they had the message and they ignored it and all this, that, and the other. I don't care. Just fucking give them what they deserve, you know.
Big up to you, Ryan G, as well, mate. Bush, big up, mate. Good evening.
Big up, Ryan G, bro. Anything we get, I want to earn. That's it. Simple. I'm a Brian Clough type of person, and anything we get, I want to fucking earn. And that's it. I don't want anything given to us or anything. You know, even if I watch a game and all of a sudden somebody doesn't own goal at the end of it, yeah, I'm happy because we won. But at the same point, I'm like, you know, we didn't deserve that.
2 seconds, roster. Yeah, I'll just get Yeti's channel link up in the live chat for you. Yeah, I'll sort that out, roster.
Is he like a Man United fan or?
Yes, he is, mate. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, what do you think about like your club at the minute? Because like having those pictures behind your head,
Yeah.
it just. I mean, how old are you? Sorry.
I'm 32. I was born in 1992. I started supporting the football club during the 98-99 season.
Yeah. So you've seen some fucking good shit then
Yeah.
with United. I mean, I've seen a lot of it, and it's just like I'm at that point where I always think like all of a sudden Man United are going to get together and they're going to be that fucking amazing team again, and it's like, well, I mean, and I think there was a lot of people like when the Glazers was going to take over. I remember watching a game where it finished and Alex Ferguson was retiring, and there was loads of Man United fans jumped into the centre and said, Glazers, we don't want the Glazers or whatever, this, that and the other. I think at that point, if everybody had been on the pitch doing that, then it might have made the difference. But the fact there was like only a certain amount of people did it, it just got cut out. And those guys were wankers. They're wankers, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Absolute wankers, Yeti.
I mean, we've managed to like get an owner that cares that much about us. He will just argue tooth and nail. He'll fight in a pub. He'll fight someone in a pub to say something about Forest. And I love that. I fucking love that. I love having it. I mean, everybody like turns around and goes, "Oh, your owner's always complaining. He's always doing this, that, and that." Do you not think that if every other, even Palace, if every other team had been doing what we do and what Palace are doing, do you think it'd be in the mess that it is now? No, it wouldn't, because it would have been sorted by now.
Yeah.
It's pathetic because everybody just hides behind like, oh, well, it is what it is, so you just have to get it. You don't have to get on with anything. Fucking fight against it.
By the way, Yeti, Rotterstocks has subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that, matey. I'll sub to you, bro. I'll find you on YouTube, Rotterstock, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drop you a follow. There you go, bro. You're sub there, bro. And I'll mention you on the channel and stuff like that as well. 100%. It's what we're going to do. We're going to look after the real ones, not the fucking fake pricks.
Yeah, he is passionate F1 fan, CFC 1905. I have to agree. I mean, the way he had to go, at Nuno Sergio Santo after the game and that's what you call showing passion.
Yeah.
And he seriously wanted to win.
Mate, that was just like any other fan that would be angry in the crowd at what happened. The thing is, when that situation happened with Awoniyi, he should have been taken off. He shouldn't have been put back on the pitch. And that was what Marianakis' deal was. Why did you put him back on the pitch? Because there's no point putting him back on the pitch because he can't fucking move.
Yeah, exactly.
So I completely understand that and I get that. And this guy has the same kind of passion that any other fan does. And I will challenge right now, how many other teams have got an owner with that amount of passion?
Exactly.
You guys don't even see your fucking owner. Arsenal don't see their fucking owner. This guy is on the pitch and he's giving it. I love that. I respect that. because
Yeah,
it
it's
shows
like,
shit.
yeah, the Glazers, you know, you hardly see them at the matches. They've been taking money out of our football club, and our other set of owners, you know, Jim and Ineos, they've been making cutbacks off the pitch. I mean, they sacked a dinner lady who works at the football club for over 40 years. I mean, that's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, well, we live in this fucking woke society that's fucking. My woke's dying. What woke's gone, mate? Woke's dying. And it's about fucking time as well because it's just full of fucking retarded idiots.
Yeah.
You know, so woke is fucking dying, and it's about time it died as well.
Yeah, and also like
Viva common sense, mate. Viva common sense. Let's bring that back. Let's make that great again.
Yeah, common sense, and also like I miss the glory days of football when Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira had a go at each other in the tunnel.
Oh, mate, that day they was fucking class.
Yeah, no.
I don't watch many like other teams and stuff like that, but you know, back in the day, I never missed. There was 2 games I never missed. Well, 3 games. Forest Derby, obviously, and then there was also Celtic Rangers, and there was Arsenal Man United. Never missed those games because I knew Keane was going to kick off, I knew Vieira was going to kick off, and you know what? Back then, they don't let you fucking down. How many games do you watch now when it's like a derby or something like that, and you think, oh yeah, this is gonna. There's no characters in the fucking game now.
No.
What's happened to the characters?
Yeah, exactly.
Like fucking even Robbie Savage, you know, he was a character. Vinnie Jones, annoying little twat, but he was a character. You know.
Ian Holloway, I don't know when you remember when he was Blackpool manager, but he did that rant on when Wayne Rooney wanted to leave Manchester United, saying that he felt sorry for Sir Alex Ferguson and that. That is what you call showing passion and that, you know.
Yeah. That's what it should be. That's what you know what? I'd love it if like the players had like the you know, like when they do the interviews after the game. I would love it if players turned around and said, well, I tried to score, but that fucking wanker kept kicking me all the time and pulling me around and all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of shit I'd like. You know, where people just told it straight, you know, and just said exactly what they think. Because, yeah, if you look at back in the day when people used to say what they think, and they'd have like some work done or something like that, they'd tell the whole neighbourhood because it would be a proper community, which media broke at every opportunity to do. And they'd turn around and go, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. He's ripped me off and all this, that and the other. And the whole community would round on them. And the first thing they did was they broke up the communities, you know. Media broke up the communities. I don't know any fucker that lives on my street now. I know my next door neighbour, I know the guys over the road. That's about it. But before, you had proper communities. When you have proper communities, you have proper fucking togetherness.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got none of that shit.
Yeah, facts. Absolutely facts, Yeti. Yeah. It's just like these days, unfortunately, the standards in football by fans has been lowered because they've been fleeced with all the PR bollocks, you know, on Twitter and that saying, oh, trust the process, this and that. It's like, fuck the process, seriously. I'm sick and tired of it, man, honestly.
Bro, I was on Facebook earlier and I said something to a Forest fan and he turned around and said, trust the process. So my reply was basically, I'll kill you, I'll kill your family, and I'll kill you all, your whole seed if you ever turn around and say trust the process again. with Forest.
It's like, leave Arsenal to do that, yeah, because that's what Arsenal fans started this, and others have followed it. It's like, okay,
So, yeah, it's not us. It's not us. We don't trust processes. It's like there's always something comes along that everybody just jumps on. The latest fucking buzzword or the latest fucking sentence. You know, and I'm not about that. I don't care about that. The only sentence I'm interested in is that one. We wear these stars with pride. That's the only sentence I'm interested in. I'm not interested in trusting fucking processes or anything like that. Brian Clough didn't need a fucking process. Fucking Alex Ferguson didn't need a fucking process. Mourinho didn't need a fucking process. They got what they needed to do right from the fucking start.
Yeah.
It's just an excuse to give people time.
It's like, the time for what exactly? Time for what? Because you don't get any time in football these days.
No. Bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit.
Egal talks shit, Josh, mate. Yeah, Egal talks football. Oh my goodness, he's so deluded.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them on YouTube that just talk absolute fucking bollocks. You know. I talk bollocks, but it's straight up bollocks.
Yeah.
You know. It's exactly what needs to be said, regardless what it's about. You know, about immigrants, anything like that. I'll talk about any fucking different thing. I ain't shy about. I've always been brought up to say what I think, and I will always be the same. You know.
Yeah, it's like, obviously these channels, literally talk absolute bollocks and that, we all know that they're sponsored or they're in collaboration with someone, because all these YouTubers, they talk about transfers and that. It's like rinse and repeat. They're uploading videos like twice a day or something about transfers. It's like, why? Seriously, when it comes to transfers, Yeti, I'm a bit of an old-fashioned person. I like to think the transfer is official when they're holding up the shirt, you know.
Yeah.
Before the social media days, yeah.
The problem is, Joshy, right, is that they all of a sudden get to a point where they get sponsored by people, yeah. And it's same if you look at Michael Chelsea's situation, right? The reason he's got banned on YouTube is probably because he said things about certain big channels, and the big channels won't do something that gives them a pair of bollocks. What they'll do is they'll turn around and go, well, you know, they've got sponsors and all this, that, and the other, so they can't do what I do. They can't turn around and go, well, Michael Chelsea, you ain't fuck all or whatever, so fuck you and all this, that, and the other, because they don't do that, because they're sponsored by somebody, because they're sold out. So basically what they do is contact YouTube and go, I'm bigger than that guy, so you need to get rid of that guy. And that's what they do. They don't want that fucking... There's certain people they want that argument with, but there's certain people they don't, because they know they're not going to win it with Michael. So basically, that's what they do. They contact YouTube and go, cry to YouTube, oh, I can't do anything on the channel because I'm sponsored by fucking Manscaped and I've got hairy fucking nuts and I have to fucking shave them, you know. And that is pretty much what happens. And they all do it. And they did the same to Minerals, yeah. They all got on with minerals. They're all putting up minerals on their channels and all this, that, and the other. Then apparently he says this thing, which apparently I have not heard this thing, what he said. I've watched the video so many times and I still cannot hear it. But they hear it because they want to hear it, right? So then they get him fucking cancelled and then they push him away. These people, when they get so big, think they're such fucking big bollocks. I'll take any fucking one of them on. Any fucking one of them on.
Yeah.
I don't give two fucks. I don't give two fucks about anybody, right? And I will take those fuckers on. And they don't want that. And they knew that Michael would have done that as well. But, you know, they're not interested. They just see Michael as a small channel, you know, and YouTube just turns around and goes, well, they make me money, you don't. So you can fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. And they tried to say, oh, Jez was using copyright material. I mean, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I mean, there's nothing, there's no Newcastle United in that clip whatsoever, whatever team it was.
I don't. The problem is like when Michael got kicked off, they never told him anything. They never gave him any information whatsoever. No. It's like knocking on my door and going, "Oh, we're arresting you. Why? Why are you arresting me? Because we are." It's like, what? You've got to give me some kind of fucking reason that you're doing something. But I mean, I've seen the things that they've sent to Michael, and there's no reason to fucking kick him off the fucking channel. There's no reason to kick him off the fucking channel. So why have they fucking done it? You know, this is down to fucking these Billy Big Bollocks, and I'll take any fucking one of them on. I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't have no sponsors or anything like that. So let's go fucking head to head. But they won't fucking do that. Because they know, because I'll just turn around and say Manscaped's a load of bollocks, it rips your nuts off. You know, so that's fucking bollocks what you're promoting. You know, and they just they won't do that. They won't do that. They'll pick certain people out that will take off, you know.
Yeah, it's pathetic, mate. Honestly, it's like,
just
what we do here, seriously. And I can see why he's moved over to Rumble, because over there, you get more freedom over there. So, yeah, I can see why Michael moved over.
Yeah. You know what? I think on YouTube, you're better off just staying underneath, you know, and not bothering getting to their point. Because, like, if you get to their point, then they start to sort of take notice of you. You know, I've gone into their chats and I've said certain things. None of them want to try and take me on because they know I'm not going to fucking hold back. I don't give flying fucks who you are. If you're going to give me shit, you're going to get it back, you know? And I ain't going to hold back. You're going to hold back because you've got sponsors. Not Lee Gunner, because he don't have no sponsors, you know? He might have talcum powder, I'm not sure. But, you know, none of them sort of will give it back because they know they ain't going to win that situation. And they're like, well, I don't need to win this situation because I'm earning this money and that money and this, that, and the other. Never been about money for me, ever. I don't like money. Never have. Money's wank. Money turns people into pricks. So I'm not interested in that.
Lee Gunner, like, I mean, I don't watch many Arsenal content creators, but I have to say, like, Lee Gunner is my favourite one because he's always talking facts and that.
Yeah, I have my own issues with that, to be quite honest. Shit he said, like, about me, like, when I've said things in the chat and stuff like that, which is fair enough. Do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you know, bring it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jez, I love Jez as well. You know, he's a real one.
Jez is awesome. Got no problem with Jez whatsoever. Me and Jez have done like so many sort of different things together and all that kind of stuff. I have nothing but love for Jez. But the thing is, the problem is with the way that YouTube works is if you go for these people, then you're a clout chaser. Even if you're just saying something because it's what you think, it comes out as you're a clout chaser. I ain't a clout chaser. I'm the kind of person that will fucking give you a clout, not fucking chase it. Do you know what I mean? I've always been the same. I've never been any different. I'll always say what I've got to say, you know. And this is pretty much why I don't like have a lot of people on my channel. I do on The Real Deal and stuff like that. I have a lot of people on there. And I have respect for you and I have respect for Michael, you know, Jez and all that sort of lot. But you know, there's certain people I see that are just fucking complete fucking termites.
Yeah. But yeah, like I only watch YouTubers who I like, and that you know I'm not interested in watching ones I'm not interested in, you know, and I only have guests on who I like and trust, and that.
Mm-hmm. The best way to be. Best way to be. Well, I know I will go on about certain things, and you know, and I don't think he won't go viral anyway, but you know, there's certain things that just wind me up, so I have to sort of go on about them. But my main love is Forest. That's all that matters to me. And that's why like I do these things like with the Keep It Real, Keep It Yay, the 8-minute like skit type things where I just turn around to Spurs fans and say, "Oh, you don't like us? Who gives a flying fuck if you like us? We're Nottingham Forest. We don't give a fuck about you. If you don't like us, then we're obviously doing the right thing."
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we need to be doing. I mean, back in the day, nobody liked anybody. No team liked anybody. No team turned around and said, "Oh, I really like fucking Everton." No.
Mhm.
You hate everybody equally because it's tribal.
Yeah.
Being a football fan is tribal. You know, it's all about my team. It's all about Nottingham Forest. It's not about your team or anybody else's.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. 100% completely agree with that. Yeah. That's absolute thanks, Yeti. Yeah. But it's like Sir Alex Ferguson and that, you know, it's like I bet you a lot of people hated us when we were dominating and that, which is what it is because people were jealous of our success at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I must admit, I enjoyed like watching Man United. You had a fantastic team with the Beckhams, the Scholes, and the Keens. I mean, you was just on a different level, and it took Liverpool a long time to like catch up. And they were signing players that you looked at like Lucas and one or two others. You're thinking they're not fucking Liverpool players, and now they're obviously getting shit sorted out. I mean, we've been at the league for like 23 years. You know, we dropped into the Premier League ages ago. We beat Manchester United, if you remember, when we had Stan Collymore, and he went in the middle of Bruce, Pallister, and then lobbed fucking Schmeichel. Now that is some fucking shit to do. That is some shit to do. And I remember watching that at a pub fucking years ago, and I fucking loved it. And it's like there's certain teams that I have like, you know, I'd like to see you get somewhere, but at the same point, I'd like to see us get further than where you are. Yeah, because I'm a Forest fan, bro. So respect to Man United, but I want to beat you every step of the way, and I want to beat Arsenal, and I want to beat Liverpool, and I want to beat everybody.
Yeah, because Forest, who should Derby with now these days in the Premier League? Because obviously Leicester got relegated last season, so which team is like your closest Derby rivals in the Premier League?
Probably Leeds.
Yeah.
I think probably Leeds. They're probably, I don't. It's not a derby, but I think there's always been a thing with Leeds, like back in the day, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, probably I'd say Leeds. I don't think there's anybody else. Arsenal, I want to beat the shit out of, to be honest. Chelsea, Michael Chelsea's jumped in there. Don't understand Gibbs White why go to sports. I thought he wanted UCL football. Yeah, mate, I don't get what he's fucking doing. But at the end of the day, he had some say in it, as far as I'm concerned. There's no way that happened without him having some say in it. And he turned up to training on the Monday with a white and blue fucking top on. Now, if that don't say something to you, I don't know what does.
White and blue. What was that? A Tottenham Hotspur shirt? Was he wearing the kit?
It wasn't quite a Tottenham Hotspur shirt, but he had white shorts on, a top with white on it, with blue on the front. Now, bro, don't kid a kidder. I know exactly what he was doing with that.
Yeah.
He was. Why would you do that when you've got like this thing? I mean, you could say it was England thing, but come on, you'd obviously have. I mean, every time he turned up to training when he was with us, it was always like a light yellow or a weird fucking thing that he used to wear. But then he chooses to wear white with blue. Fuck off, man.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I don't care. I mean, he's gone to Portugal to train with us. He'll probably be on for the Fulham game tomorrow to watch along. But if he scores, I'll celebrate a Forest goal. But him, nah. Done for me.
Yeah, getting a bin, seriously. I'll be exactly the same. Yeah, see, that happened to Manchester United. It's like, get out here immediately. Just
unless he actually comes out and turns around and says, look, yeah, I made a mistake. I didn't realise I wanted to, I was thinking about what was going on, but I really want to stay at Forest, then I will retract it in that respect. But the thing is, what you got to understand is they're all mercenaries. The only thing that you have to love is your club, because your club's not going anywhere. Your owners, your managers, your players will leave, but your club is always going to be your club. So just stick with your club, not anything else.
I mean, like last season, if others were so bad, I reckon we easily would have been in the EFL Championship this season. But because the bottom three were so bad, we were literally let off the hook last season.
He was. Yeah. I really did. To be honest, I mean, if I'm looking at it like as a personal perspective, I like Amorim. And I think if he gets like a backing, then he can proper put you back in the position that you need to be. But it's just down to whether he actually gets the backing. But at the same point, I would also say that I don't care. Because it's Man United and not Forest.
Yeah. But with Ruben Amorim, I do feel one thing what might cost him his job is if he's too stubborn to change this back three system, because this three in the back system, I just don't think we have the players to do a back three formation. I think we should just go back to a back four, to be honest.
I get that. I get that. I mean, he's got to get if he's going to have that style, then he's got to have the players that's going to fit that style. Otherwise, it ain't going to work.
Thanks, yeah.
You know. Are they going to back him? I mean, how much has he got to spend? I mean, what's he got? I mean, you need to sort your fucking ground out, because your ground's fucking going to get jaws in it eventually with the amount of water that's in there.
Yeah, I know. It's like the Glazers now, they've not maintained it. All they cared about is literally taking money out of the football club to help their other businesses and put into Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, it's a disgrace. You know, their NFL team, what they own, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's your thoughts on like the owners and stuff like that? Do you think that's going to be not your owners? Because obviously I know your thoughts on the owners, but what do you think about American owners of clubs in England? Because I don't think it's every team that's gone is not in a good space.
No, it's not. I mean, I'll give credit to like the Liverpool owners, though. Even though I'm a Man United fan, but I think they've done a reasonably good job. You know, FSG. You know, they've made Anfield bigger, and they were loyal to Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, I mean, I think they got it right.
I just, like you look at like this guy that was at Crystal Palace, this Texter guy, another American. Not that I'm against Americans, but when it comes to business, yes. It's like, well, they don't seem to fucking care. I mean, it's like the Crystal Palace thing. If he'd have actually looked at why the fuck they give that email to him that he's like fans, emailing in to talk about shirts that ain't right and all that kind of stuff. Why would you give that? That to me is like a major misinsight. And I feel for Palace, to be quite honest, because they're getting ripped to pieces.
Yeah.
That team that they had last season is getting ripped to pieces. Lacroix is a target of Tottenham now. Gay is a Tottenham. He's a target for Liverpool. Eze is obviously a target for Arsenal. So they're just going to get ripped to pieces, man. And and then you look at Newcastle, where Isaac wants to go, and then you look at what the Newcastle players are saying. Oh yeah, we want to win this and we want to win that. So as soon as Isaac goes, who's to say that Guimaraes ain't going to turn around and go, you know what, I want to check my options out as well. Tonali, I want to check my options out as well. So it's just, it could like all spiral out of control, and Newcastle could lose everything they've got.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. And obviously,
I'll be back in a sec, mate. I need a piss.
Yeah, that's okay. No worries. But the thing is, like with Newcastle and that, when I have Mike Ashley, right, it's like they were literally all over the place, fighting for relegation literally all the time. But with this ownership, they're comfortably competing for European slots. They've not been able to literally win the Premier League or anything just yet, because of the PSR and all that. Because these days they're a lot stricter on the rules now. Newcastle not quite been able to do exactly the same what Man City did, bring in a lot of players all at once and that. Because these days the Premier League, they don't allow it. But yeah, big up to every single one of you who's locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Sao Paulo being away, Ryan. They beat Josh's team, the Corinthians, 2-0. It's time to say goodnight to everyone in there. We'll get Isaac and Josh right. Adam, literally, you may as well start preparing them a 21st league title because they'll be untouchable, mate. Seriously. 1, 2, 3, Josh. High standards. Yep, there you go, Adam. High standards. That's what we have on this channel, mate. We don't accept mediocrity, not one bit. We literally tear a football club a new arsehole. And I will carry on tearing this football club a new arsehole. Let's get it right, because I'm sick and tired of mediocrity, people. Seriously. It's why do you accept mediocrity for? No, I won't. Not in this football club. I hold my football club accountable. Let's get it right here, people. If they do well, I praise them. But if they mess up, they get held accountable. Corinthians on Wednesday drew a good result. 0-0. Adorable. Big up Yeti, Josh, mate. Absolutely. Like I said, the Corinthians are back tomorrow in an hour and a half before United game. Sorry, they play Botafogo away. It's a big game, mate. That really is. Yo.
Bro, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go, mate. But it's been an absolute pleasure being on your stream, matey.
Yeah, thank you very much. Really good to chat. What have you got coming up on your channel, mate?
I got a friendly tomorrow. Forest against Fulham. So, yeah, make sure you're there for that. Hopefully it's better than the other fucking friendlies because they've been boring as shit. But, yeah. So, well, hopefully Igor Jesus is going to be there and Cunha's going to be there as well. So, yeah, trying to build up and get things sorted. But, yeah, channel is Long-Eared Yeti's Cave and also on Rumble as well, just in case I get kicked off this fucking pussy-fied fucking platform like Michael did. And, yeah, big up to everybody. Keep it real, keep it Yeti, and fucking don't let these bastards get you down.
Yeah, but make sure you are subscribing to Yeti's channel, people. The link is in the description to this video. And yeah, once again, cheers for coming on, mate.
No worries, bro. Any fucking time. Big up to Jossie J as well. Big up to him, man. And up for us as well. He's another Man United quality. Catch you later, guys.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Bosh.
See you later. See you later, mate.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Great sound Yeti on, seriously. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Take care, Yeti, mate. Yeah. Who you raiding? Well, I'd like to see who's live. But yeah, I got my first ever raid tonight, people. Unbelievable. Who's live? Who's live who I like? Well, looks like there's no one really live who I like, unfortunately. So, yeah. Night, Josh, mate. Yeah. Good night to you, Adam. And big up to every single one of you. Once again, big up to Sunshine FC for the raid. And yeah, this has been a great show. Like I said, I don't have a club I support national teams, so I love all clubs, just like the Brazilian League. Mine, Ryan G, is the Corinthians. They're my favourite Brazilian team. Ryan G. Yep, we're out of here, people. And don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye. Bash. My name's Hugh Menzie, Josh. Take care all. Yep. Yep, we're out of here.